I'm Dr. Gigi, and today we're going to talk about how to live and work in the cloud. Be like those people who are sitting in Starbucks all day. You know, we can work anywhere. We're going to take a look at how I can take my laptop, or let me see, maybe my iPad here, and bring them anywhere we go. It might be at the LA Arboretum and to sit and work, and it might be sitting at some coffee shop or library. Now, what do we need to think about? I know that I have hundreds of files sitting on this laptop somewhere. So I need to think about how to put my stuff in the cloud. How do I have the same file that I would take any place I go? So we're going to talk about three options today as some examples. We're going to talk about Google Docs, we're going to talk about Evernote, and we're going to talk about Dropbox. Okay, let's start with Google Docs. Google Docs is a really fabulous free program, and we're going to talk about free versus freemium. Free. Freemium, they want you to buy something. Now, Google makes money off ads. So instead, we're going to take a look here at Google Docs, which is a space you can set up by simply having Google. And you can create a file, create a document, and automatically it gets created in the cloud. What does that mean? It means that there is a storage place, really a hard drive that's up on the network, that you are able to have your file as a secure file on. What do I need to worry about? Well, I need to worry about the fact I can find it and set it up, and maybe who I share it with. So we're going to set up this file really quick. We're going to call it our KGEM file. And I'm going to be able to start right here and have a Word document I can type onto. Excellent. But it's not really Word. That's a product from another brand, but it acts just like what that is. I then can take it and share it by simply knowing somebody else's email address, and I can have another person see it at the same time. I can work on it in the coffee shop as long as I have Wi-Fi access or something else. Okay, well, that's an interesting option. It looks decent. I can actually go and use a spreadsheet. I can use other things. I can create presentations. So let's say I don't want to use Google for some reason. Now, why would I not want to use Google? I may want to be able to use the file while I'm not online. I may want to do more things with it, or store big files, or store a video, store a recording. I'm going to provide two more options to think about. Neither of them are totally free. One's Dropbox, one's Evernote. Now, we're going to start with Dropbox, fairly simple. I'm going to come in here and join Dropbox. What I'm probably going to do is have to download it onto my computer. It is a free program for using up to several gigabytes of space, but it wants you to share it with your friends. So if I share it with my friends, I get more space. There's lots of tools that are coming out like this. Apple's got one, lots of people have one, that are trying to convince you to store all your things in the cloud. Dropbox is one of them. So let me just show you a little bit. Dropbox wants to actually put a file on my computer, which I already have. Once I have it, and the cool thing about Dropbox is that if I'm sharing files with a friend or this computer with this iPad, that it automatically will take that file and put it on both computers for when I'm not online. So as you can see here with my Dropbox, I have hordes of files that I share with different people. Some of them I have a public folder, some of them I have past projects. And the neat thing about it is that my friends I'm sharing them with, I change it here, it shows right up on their computer. Nice option. What else could I possibly do here? Well, I do have the option of something called Evernote. I am an Evernote addict. I will readily admit to being an Evernote addict. Evernote is pretty phenomenal because it lets me take notes on everything. It lets me find ways to have notes that are almost any event. I can take audio recordings. I can take photos. So if I'm on Evernote here, I can quickly go on it and I can set up a note and I can take a picture of what I see right in the recording. Do I have you? Smile. So I got a picture of you and it stays right in my notes. I can also then share that with anybody and I can put tags on it. So all these things are basic ways that we can bring you, your work, to Starbucks, to the library, to someplace fun, but each has a different way of working. We'll have more information about all of these if you go to KGEM-TV, as well as great ways in future shows on how to think about how to have digital everywhere.